Many appliances will benefit by having a rest seat placed on the occlusal surface to prevent the appliance from seating gingivally into the tissue. When you choose to place a rest, it is important to do one of the following things. Either prepare a tooth that you are going to place the rest on prior to taking your impression for the appliance, or tell the laboratory where you would like the rest to be placed and ask the laboratory to prepare the model. Both techniques will work, but preparing the rest seat first is the tried and true approach. One problem that a patient often encounters when wearing any type of appliance is biting on the rest. It's uncomfortable for them. That's why it's best to place a rest seat into the tooth and allow the laboratory to make the rest so it will be firmly placed in the rest seat, allowing it to be out of occlusion. This is an example of what to expect if you don't place the rest seat first. Once the appliance is completely and properly seated and in place, you can still see that the rest is sitting high. If you do not inform the laboratory to place a rest seat, they will bend the rest so that it seats tightly onto the occlusal surface. There are 3 ways to avoid this difficulty. 1. Place the rest seat ahead of time. The laboratory will place the rest into the rest seat. 2. Inform the laboratory where you would like a rest seat placed. They will do so on the model of the patient's mouth and place the rest properly in that rest seat, and return the case with the model so that you could see where the laboratory prepares a rest. And 3. Allow the rest to lay passively over the occlusal surface. For instance, if the rest is placed in the mesial occlusal groove of a bicuspid, as shown here, it often will stay out of occlusion, but when placed in other positions, it will usually end up having an occlusal interference. As shown here, a rest seat has been prepared by the doctor. However, no rest seat has been prepared on this bicuspid. As you can see in this example, where the rest was not prepared, the rest has been made to intimately touch the occlusal surface, but there is no guarantee it will be out of occlusion. Now, when a rest seat has not been prepared by the doctor and the laboratory will be required to prepare a rest seat, it usually will be made in the area of the mesial or distal marginal ridge. However, the doctor can indicate on the model where the seat is to be placed.